I cannot believe I have never done my makeup on YouTube before. I mean, I probably did back in 6th grade, but like now that I'm a makeup girl for life, I haven't done it on YouTube yet. So that's what we're doing here today. I'm gonna list all my products, like, cause I feel like I never do. This is the Milk Matte Primer, my absolute fave, my absolute staple. So I'm gonna do my usual full beat. The Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I feel like Anastasia knows a full beat is a full beat, and I'm a full beat kind of girl, always. Oh my god, Liz, that's so light. One sec. I do a little mixeroo, and this one is in shade 400N. So I do a smidge here. 400N goes a long way. That one goes on my forehead, obviously. Here, poquito on the chin. I'm such an Anastasia stan. I always have been. It reminds me of my mom. My mom's a makeup artist, so that's where the love stems. We had, in our old house before we moved, my mom has this humongous makeup room. At first, my dad, when they were still together, wanted it to be his office, and then my mom started doing makeup, and boom, it became the makeup room, aka my favorite place in the house to go to. I never had to start buying makeup literally until I moved out this past January, because mama just had everything. You know what? Yes, this is looking a smidge orange. This is the Basma foundation stick in shade 010. What the effers? Okay, it's looking a little orange, but once I come in with the concealer, she's beautiful. My makeup is like a trust the process kind of vibe, but I don't care because it looks good. Bro, Basma is underrated as fuck. I literally talk about them all the time. I'm literally always commenting on their TikToks too, because I'm like, oh, you guys are the best. Like, this is the Anastasia A30 brush. I'm such an Anastasia babe. I want sushi. I'm home alone right now. I'm trying to figure out if I want to make dinner or go get dinner. I asked my friend if he wanted to get dinner, but he just sent me a bunch of text messages and I can't read them right now, so you're going to have to wait. Okay, Persona, if you guys didn't know, I used to work with them last year. I was their intern, their social media intern for 6 months, so represent. They just dropped a new blush in shade Weather. Basically, I own all of Persona's line from working with them, and then I just fell in love with all of their products. Like, Persona is such a slay. Oh my goodness gracious. This is gonna look fantastic on my skin. Okay, Miss Guava. Let's warm her up to my hand. Pardon. Let's take it up here. Yeah, I already love it. I already love it. Persona can do no wrong in my eyes. Honestly, I love filming on YouTube because I feel like I get to be a little more relaxed. Like, I feel like on TikTok I have to like put my full personality out there every single video, and I am pretty like eccentric and loud, but like sometimes I'm not. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Okay, yeah, I just love talking on YouTube. Sometimes it just hits different. Everyone knows that like there's like a deeper connection with YouTube, and whenever every time a YouTuber says that, I'm like, no, I get it, because there is. So this is my go-to concealer. It is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in shade Medium Sand. I have bought in this concealer minimum of 5 times. Like, no matter what shade I end up buying, if it's too light or too dark, like I can utilize it. It can be like foundation, concealer, spot control, highlight, bronzer. Like she can literally be everything. She's so diverse. I love her. And I want to mix in a skoge of my Anastasia Magic Touch concealer. This one is in shade 9. I'm gonna put that on here to brighten up my face a little bit. I actually normally don't show that part on TikTok for some reason. I just feel like it's not interesting, so I basically do that like every single time. Okay, his name is Kevy on TikTok. He talked about his concealer hack, and when he posted that, I was like, oh my god, that's my concealer hack. I mean, not saying that I owned it, but I'm saying like that's what I use too. So I saw the video and I was like, finally. It seems so obvious like when you think about it, but then also like it's not at the same time. So we let her sit. Okay, blend one eye. I really can't see. My mirror is so far away. My phone is like taking up my whole fucking nose. Hi, Pat McGrath. Okay, blenderoo. This also seems like an obvious hack, but like my mom told me this because obviously she's a makeup artist. She told me like you just need to blend your makeup for longer than you're doing it, because she said like when she watches my videos, it looks like I'm just like slapping it on my face. And granted, sometimes I did do that. But yeah, she just told me to blend for a little bit longer. Okay, keep my face down. Oh my god, I forgot to do this first. I like to have the powder on my beauty blender at first. Tap out the excess powder. Go back in for one more beat. Keep making the same face. Go right in. My eyes do not crease at all. I always set my eyelids too, because my eyelids get very oily and I don't like oily eyelids on myself. Blended out the rest of my concealer, and then I get literally one of my favorite translucent powders ever. It's the CoverGirl Clean Invisible Loose Powder. This is in shade 115. I swear to god, like they sent me this in PR, and I had never tried any of CoverGirl's powders before, but whenever I get PR, I like to try it, and this one changed my life. I literally haven't stopped using it ever since. I just feel like the way it melts into my skin, ugh. Oh my gosh, it's so fucking good. She eats every time. And I know PR is good is when I go buy myself a whole new one. I literally have another one just sitting right there waiting to be used because she's almost up. Normally, I'm either watching Modern Family or listening to Tay Tay or Lana while doing my makeup. Today, we're in absolute silence. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I just dropped a shit ton of powder down my jeans. Bruv, I just showered. Ugh, fuck that. Like, who are you? Okay, once all my powders are set, then I get my Milk Matte setting spray. The number one thing I talk about on TikTok is how freaking oily I am. Set her up. I set my face twice, BT dubs. Also, when you're seeing this, it's September 13th. I just posted a really cool ad for Urban Decay today, which is just like an absolute honor in itself to be working with Urban Decay. I worked with Urban Decay, Anastasia, Patrick Ta, We Love, Persona, obviously, Milani. So many amazing brands that I've just been wearing for so long. And just being able to work with them and create a relationship with them is just like, oh my gosh, it's otherworldly. Like, it's absolutely amazing. It's such an honor. Me and Abel always talk about like how grateful we are to be in this situation because it seems so unattainable. Literally a year ago today, doing this was like literally 1,000,000% unattainable. I was so depressed a year ago today, no lie. Wait, what month are we in?
Huh? What? Oh.
September. No, I wasn't depressed. I was thinking a couple months prior to that, I was hella depressed. September of last year, I was just doing this for funsies. I was just living that unemployed 20-year-old girl life, and it was fun. I loved it. But my dad was like, okay, Alyssa, like, he told me this back in July of last year. Sorry, guys. My dad told me, he was like, Alyssa, like, I'm gonna let you take some time off, you know, do your thing, figure yourself out. You're a 20-year-old girl. So I really took that to my advantage. And my sister was doing, and still is doing, amazing on social media. And I was like, I want to do that too. Like, I had been posting on YouTube since I was like 5, you know, like I just love video making and editing and just being in front of the camera. So I was like, I can do that too. So like July of last year, I was posting 6 videos a day. Mind you, I feel like that's kind of how I really grew my following. Because I was like, I'm determined. My dad gave me this ultimatum. He was like, go back to school or he said go to school, because I didn't go to school. I went to esthetician school. So he said like, go to college or get a job. And I was like, fuck. I don't want to do either of those things because I had 3 jobs. So my first job was a receptionist at my dad's work. And then after that, I was a waitress. And then I worked at Bath & Body Works. And then I quit. And then I got the ultimatum from my dad. That's the timeline. There it is. So I was just working my little butt off. And then one day, Abelin sent me a TikTok for Persona. They were looking for a TikTok intern. And all you had to do was like, do your makeup routine. And I was already posting up makeup videos at this time. Like, be doing my makeup, cute music in the background. That was my niche. And I started to grow a little following. I think I had around like 20K. And then when I saw the video, I was like, oh my God, let me apply right now. Like, I want to keep working in social media. So I applied. They interviewed me. And I got the job. It was absolutely crazy. Like, I was on the interview. It was just like so much fun, and I got the job, and it was the best time ever. I'm gonna try this Pat McGrath blush, Love Struck, for the first time. But back to what I was saying, when they first hired me, they were kind of cautious because I was growing my following on TikTok, and like obviously when you're being hired for a job, you don't want to like not have your attention on it. But I was like, no, I'm so committed to getting this job. I'll keep doing my TikToks, but I'm also going to be super focused on Persona. So I balanced both pretty well. And I still continued to grow my following, and it was just amazing. And eventually they had to let me go because it was only an internship. When they did, I was devastated. Like, I knew it was coming, but I was like, fuck, this has been so amazing. Like, I want to keep working here. But it just wasn't in the stars, you know? And that was okay. And then following kept growing, but I wasn't really making any money. Like, I still had my leftover money from Persona. And this was January. I moved in January, no job. Was just relying on my Persona money. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I was like, I don't care. I'm moving in with my sister. I wanna keep growing in my life. Okay, I'm gonna set my face one more time. Also, I'm going over a little extra powder with my One Size Ultra Pink Translucent Powder. About like mid-February is coming, and I'm like, I'm out of money. Like, I have no money, you know? I had some money. I had enough money to fully pay for rent for March, but that was the last of it, you know? Like, the last of my money was gonna be able to pay for my full self in March. And I was like, oh, that's not really a vibe, you know? I need money. So I got a DM in February from this one management company, and I had never heard of them, and I was like, what is this? So I asked Evelyn to ask her manager for me. She's like, oh, just text her. And I did, and she's like, I never heard of them. And then she started doing some more investigation. I was texting her on Instagram DM. She's like, wait, text me. So she gave me her actual phone number, and then, fuck, I need to go back and like screenshot those messages because that literally changed my life. I think she said that she was gonna pitch me the next pitching meeting that they had for new talent. I was like, wait, what? I was like, me? And then she did. And then I just found out a couple months ago that when she pitched me, there was a bunch of different managers fighting over who could get me. And I was like, me? Because my sister has made such an amazing name for herself, so she's well loved. So I really owe a lot of this to her. And then I eventually landed with my amazing manager, Alicia, and then my other amazing manager, Delaney. Delaney is literally like my soul sister. I love her so much. She's actually my main manager now. She's such a queen. I'm just like so happy to be here. It's insane how fast everything rolled, how amazing everything came out and came to be. I'm just like, I'm so grateful. So I just feel like this is like good tips and like a good story to share for like anyone who's looking to do this. Because whenever I would think of influencers, I'd be like, oh my god, these people have been in the game for like years, you know, like I can't weasel my way in there. And then I weaseled and then yeah, now this is my life and it's amazing to say the least. Like that is an absolute understatement. I don't know, if you guys hadn't fell in love with my personality and my videos, like I don't even know what I could say. You know, like I just feel like being able to show my personality online really helped out tremendously. And my sister, I never once told her to be in a video like, hey, be in this video so I can get followers, or like, let me tag you so I can get followers. I wanted to make a name on my own. Obviously we do an occasional video together, but I was never like, hee, I'm gonna get her followers, you know, because I've been accused of that like many times, even by close people in my life. So I really wanted to make a name for myself, and my sister will definitely defend me on that. I'm her #1 supporter, and I feel like she's my #1 supporter. Like, it's just amazing to have such a great relationship. The Fenty Hella Thick mascara, I'm like the #1 advocate for it. I freaking love Fenty. I'm such a Fenty girl too. But being open and vulnerable with her, I have learned so much, and she has taught me how to live on my own. Like, I don't know what I would be without her. I literally get so emo when I think about her or like my family. I just like love family so much. I'm like a Fenty girl, Patrick Ta girl, Patrick Star girl, Anastasia, Pat McGrath. Oh my gosh, I'm just so ride or die for all of these brands. And there's so many more brands that I love, but I feel like these are the brands that I use the most. So being able to work with some of them, oh my gosh, it's fucking crazy. I don't know how I got into such a tangent about my job. I just feel like people like to know. And I do get DMs about it, but it's hard to explain over DMs, so hopefully this was helpful. Lashes are absolutely lashing. I need to clean up this fucking gunk on my face though. I was gonna do eyeliner, but you know what? Eyeliner has not been my vibe recently. I used to do eyeliner because like low-key I was insecure with how I looked with just mascara. Excuse me, but I feel like I've really been embracing myself recently. Like on my birthday, for a majority of the day, I was walking around with no makeup and I didn't feel insecure once. So now just like being comfortable in my own skin is so liberating, and it's just like being only 20, but like kind of being in this industry and dealing with divorce. I just feel like you're forced to grow up a lot faster than the average child. And I know a lot of people go through this and even worse, and I literally just applaud everyone who's been through this or knows what I'm talking about or gets me. Like, you know, it feels good to not be alone, and it feels good to have people give you a voice and give you a space. Like, I feel like you guys give me this space, and it's just hard not to be, I was talking to my eyebrows by the way. It's hard not to be grateful every single day of my life. Even grateful to just wake up, you know? I'm just very happy to be here, and my gratitude for you guys will never go unsaid. Like, I will always make sure everyone who watches me, supports me, or loves me knows how grateful I am. Because I am. I'm happy to do exactly what I love, you know? Even though it gets stressful, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Oh my god, I was about to pack up and my lips aren't even done. Silly list. I keep all my makeups in this purse I keep all my lip products in this purse for some reason. I get asked a lot where this bag is from. Okay guys, I got it from Target, but I got it like 2 years ago. Every time someone asks me and I say Target, I like to say that I got it a while ago, but you know, so I just look like a bitch who's gatekeeping, but I'm not. It's an old fucking purse. Okay, cool. I have no lip liner. Awesome. Oh, awesome. My bag kind of smells like possess. Okay, I'll just use my go-to Persona 90210 liner. Majority of the time, I'm wearing this. This is like the first lip liner I ever fell in love with. Honestly, most of the time, I kind of just wear this. The way it glides on, it feels like lipstick. Oh, I just broke it. The way it glides on can just stay like lipstick, you know? Like I can cover my whole lips and not feel like chapped or gross like I do sometimes with other liners. Okay, period. I get this Milani lip liner in shade Sienna Style. I'm always wearing this one too. I'm such a Milani stan. And I kind of darken it up around here. It's very close to being the same shade, but this one just is a little darker. This is what I was wearing on my birthday. Stunning! Oh wait, we're not done. Okay, babes. A smidge of the Patrick Ta gloss. No, wait, no. Patrick, I love you, but I've been wanting to try this. Hold on. Then you say Glossy Bounce. I stole my sister's and it was so good. So obviously I'm gonna use the one that they sent me. This is in shade Bounce. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely obsessed. Me doing the thumbnail right now. This is like such a list kind of beat. Like it's literally so me. Yeah, my hair has been soaking wet under here. Oh my gosh, I cannot pose with soaking wet hair. Okay. This is the final look. I'm so sorry my hair is crazy. I need to go do it. But that was way too much fun doing my makeup for YouTube on here. I have been dying to do a full get ready with me on YouTube and I'm so happy I finally did. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you like these kind of videos because I actually had a really fun time. Literally, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys.